What's going on, guys? Braderz here. Today I'm going to talk about the idea of both legendary and epic supply drops within the black market in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now I know some of you guys are probably thinking like, why have you just randomly decided to make this video? It's quite a random topic, but you guys may know that a lot of people in the Call of Duty community recently have been talking about supply drops, been talking about the black market, and the fact that they really dislike the system. You know, they really dislike the system in which you actually get the new weapons that Treyarch keep on adding into the game. The fact you have to spend so much money on like getting that slight chance of getting these new weapons. But you know, that really made me think as to what would make the black market a whole lot more enjoyable, a whole lot more fun, and just better in general, to be honest. So I thought, you know what, I might as well make this video right here for you guys. Definitely smash the like button if you do go on to enjoy. Definitely, in fact, let me know in the comments down below what you guys actually think of the black market right now and what you guys think would make the black market a little bit better. And to be honest, when I was thinking of the idea for this video, I was like, wait, why aren't these two supply drops already in the game like from the very start, to be honest? Because think about this, right? You guys know right now we've got the common supply drops and we've got the rare supply drops. Now these correspond to the different tiers of items that we can get in the game right now. You guys know we've got common items, rare items, legendary, and epic, and that is in order of rarity. Now we've got supply drops for the first two tiers. You know, we've got common supply drops and we've got rare supply drops, but why haven't we got legendary and epic supply drops, you know, for the last two tiers of items? It doesn't make sense in my head. Now before I get into this, I just want to mention, do I actually think that Treyarch will actually make these changes to the black market first of all, or even make any more drastic changes to the black market in general? And that is definitely no, to be honest. Like, Treyarch in their heads do not need to change it. First of all, they are making money. Like, legit, they're making so much money from us spending money on these supply drops as it is, and also the hate that they're getting from people like making videos and all different stuff. It's really not, you know, jeopardizing their company whatsoever. So they, in their heads, really do not need to change the black market whatsoever, because it's going well for them. You know, they're making money and their company is still intact. So why change it? But anyway, let's get back to the topic, because like right now we've got common and rare supply drops, as I said. So the common supply drops usually give you 3 commons unless you get lucky, get a rare, or you know, every so often, it's not very often at all, you get like an epic or legendary, something like that. We used to always open the common supply drops. Now we don't, because the rare ones got buffed, but the common supply drops are there. No one really opens them, to be honest. But now we've got the rare supply drops as well, which guarantees you a rare item. The rare item, pretty useless, to be honest. Let's be real, the rare item is pretty useless, but as it is a rare supply drop, it guarantees you a rare item. For the most part, the common supply drop guarantees you a common item. So why is it not a legendary supply drop which guarantees you a legendary item, and an epic supply drop which guarantees you an epic item? I just think it would all make sense, to be honest. Obviously, again, costing more crypto keys for each supply drop as it goes up, as the rare supply drop does compared to the common supply drop. And I'm pretty sure you guys could agree with me on this as well. Like, every time you open a rare supply drop, for the most part, it's 2 commons and a rare. Unless you get lucky, there might be a legendary thrown in there. But I feel like you get an epic in these supply drops maybe if you're lucky, every supply drop. Sometimes, you know, you go on a roll of getting epics in each supply drop. But, you know, for the most part, I'll take every maybe 3 supply drops, maybe every 4 supply drops, so you actually get an epic item in these drops. You see, you know, I think you should be able to spend more crypto keys or more COD points on a supply drop which guarantees you the tier of item that you actually want. You see, now if you want a rare item, which, let's be real, no one really wants a rare item, but if you do, you'd open up a rare supply drop instead of the common supply drop, you know? So you see, now if you wanted an epic item, I think you should be able to open an epic supply drop which guarantees you an epic item, but obviously you're not guaranteed the item that you specifically want. Say if you wanted like a ranged weapon within this epic supply drop, you're not guaranteed that, but you are guaranteed an epic item. I feel like it just makes sense, you know, and make the black market a whole lot more enjoyable in my opinion as well, because of the different tiers we've got. We've got the common again, we've got the rare, we've got the legendary, and we've got the epic. I feel like we should have supply drops for each of those tiers. I feel like it would just help out people who spend like different amounts of money on these COD points, or maybe no money at all. But think about this, right? I know a lot of you guys may be thinking like, if epic supply drops were in the game and legendary supply drops, no one would spend money on these rare supply drops, you know? No one would use these rare supply drops, no one would use these common supply drops. But that's where I thought about it, and I was like, what would be the incentive to buy these rare supply drops still if they're still like epic and legendary supply drops? There'll be no point. But that's where, you know, I came up with the idea of these two supply drops, these epic and legendary supply drops, do not have to be in the game permanently, you know? These could be like promotional supply drops. They could be in the game for, I don't know, maybe 3 days, 2 days, or something like that. Or maybe you have a specific amount that you can actually buy and stuff like that. You know, every time they add like DLC weapons and stuff, I feel like for those couple of days when then weapons are actually released, they should release like special supply drops to help us get those DLC weapons. And I feel like there'd be a lot less complaining as well. You see, because if these supply drops were in the game like every so often, I feel like it would build the hype for them. Like, we've seen supply drops like this, to be honest. We've seen like calling card supply drops. That's right, calling card supply drops. They decided to add that into the game, which is kind of weird, to be honest. I think they cost like, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they cost 60 crypto keys to guarantee you a calling card. why would we want that? Why would we want a calling card supply drop? But again, a lot of people spent money on that, and they were actually added into the game. I think you had like 2 days to actually spend money on them, something like that. But they could do the same thing with something along the lines of, you know, epic supply drops and legendary supply drops. Now, I kind of have a rough feeling that they might actually do something along the lines of the calling card supply drop, you know. Maybe not something as drastic as an epic and legendary supply drop, but maybe something that will help us get these DLC weapons and stuff like that. Maybe, you know, we saw the weapon bribe introduced into the game. We could see promotional supply drops to buy some of those and stuff like that, but maybe not for too many cryptic keys. Like, they've done it recently in the game where you can buy the triple play, I believe, but it costs 500 cryptic keys. And which man has got 500 cryptic keys just to casually spend on this triple play? Not many of us, let's be real. I had like, I don't know, like 3 cryptic keys or something like that. So there's no way I was actually buying this triple play unless I bought the COD points. And what they also did, this is kind of off topic by the way, but what they also did, which I found pretty cheeky to be honest, what they did was they made the cost of the triple play 2,500 COD points. Now you guys may be thinking, that's totally normal, 2,500, I mean I guess that's fine, but if you guys are going to buy these COD points, they sell them in different packs, as you guys know. You can't buy them like by the 100, you buy them in separate packs. And the closest pack to 2,500 is 2,400. There's no pack for 2,500, man. It's either 2,400 or like 3,500, something like that, something along those lines. There's no way you can get 2,500 COD points unless you buy the higher pack or you buy the lower pack and buy another pack with that as well. So either way, you're spending more money than you actually need to, which is pretty crazy. But anyway, back to the topic. Now, what made me think of the idea of, you know, these supply drops being in the game like every so often was FIFA. Now, you guys know, you know, these games are totally different. Apart from the fact they both have like a pack system, you know, Black Ops 3 has supply drops and FIFA has packs. Now, you guys may be thinking like, what relevance does this have to the supply drops that are in Black Ops 3, you know? But I was thinking about this and I was like, yo, FIFA actually add like new players into the game every so often. They have like team of the season, team of the year, and all different stuff. If you guys do not play FIFA, I don't actually, to be fair, but I kind of know about this. You guys may know that they have like team of the season players, special cars that are added into the game every so often. And I kind of compare that to the DLC weapons that Treyarch add into the supply drops in Black Ops 3, you know? It kind of makes sense. It's pretty similar. Now, within FIFA as well, the standard packs that they have like totally permanently that you can buy to get these new items are 5k packs and 7.5k packs. You see, now, because the reason I'm saying this is because like within FIFA, every time you add like, or most of the time anyway, they add these special cards and all different stuff. They also add like promotional packs or special packs for like a certain amount of time or a certain amount of uses where, you know, you get bigger packs and you get more items in each pack and all different stuff, and it kind of, you know, it gives you more incentives to spend money on these packs to try and get these new items, but it also gives you like an increased chance just because you're getting more items in each pack. So again, I compared this to Call of Duty because every so often they add like, I don't know, 50k packs or 100k packs within FIFA, maybe 15k packs, but within Call of Duty they have none of that. So I kind of, you know, thought of the legendary and epic supply drops, like the legendary being, I don't know, maybe the 15k pack or the 50k pack, and the epic supply drop being maybe the 50k pack or the 100k pack, you know? It just builds a lot more hype, and it can also save you money as well, because you could spend like a lot of money on these 7.5k packs, get up to the equivalent of the 100k pack, and still not get the item that you could get instantly on the 100k pack, you know? So I think you guys understand what I'm saying, you know? If they added these epic and legendary supply drops into the game every time, you know, DLC weapons come out, a lot of people would be spending money on those because they want those specific items, you know? Epic supply drop guarantees you an epic item, which these ranged weapons actually are. Legendary supply drop guarantees you a legendary item at least, and also melee weapons that they keep on adding into Black Ops 3 are legendary items, so it would all work really, really well. Maybe too well. Maybe that's why Treyarch are not adding this sort of stuff into Black Ops 3. But you guys may be thinking as well, like I said, you know, these promotional packs in FIFA, you get more items. So if you're still getting like free items in these epic and legendary supply drops, there's really no point spending all this money or all these cryptic keys on these bigger supply drops. But that makes me think again, why are we restricted to free items in each supply drop? I'm thinking these promotional supply drops, these epic and legendary supply drops, these supply drops that do not last, you know, the complete permanent amount of time, I think, you know, you should be able to get more items in each supply drop. You know, imagine an epic supply drop and you could get like, I don't know, 5 items, 6 items. I think that would be really cool. Again, increases your chances of getting the item you actually want because you're getting more items in each supply drop. And like, again, why are we restricted to 3 items? Like, I don't think that makes sense to me either. I just think it would be cool, you know, building all the hype, saving all those crypto keys to open the bigger supply drop to get like 6 items and stuff, and just watching them all flash up on screen, you know. Maybe that mechanic isn't really in the game, but it's kind of like when you look at all, you know, the items that you previously got. I've showed that on screen right now. You can see all the items that you previously got, I think within like the past 25 items or something like that. You guys will see it on screen anyway. You guys should know this part of the black market. they could like kind of use that and put it into the supply drop in the sense that you can scroll to the right to see your next items that you've previously got. So if they added that into like the supply drop itself, where you could scroll over to see like the next items you actually got, because you guys know when you open a supply drop, each of them like one flashes up at a time. So you know when it gets to the third one, when the third one flashes up and it's ready for the fourth, it could scroll over a little bit so you could see that next item that's about to appear and all different stuff. I think honestly this idea is just like a rough idea, honestly it really is, but I think it would work really well. Now I know a lot of other people have talked about like epic or legendary supply drops before, but I thought I'll bring it back up again, because why is it not actually in the game? Definitely let me know in the comments down below how you guys actually feel about all of this. Again, it would cost more crypto keys, it would cost more COD points, but I think it would be worth it. You know, if people are willing to spend like 500 crypto keys on this triple play, I would definitely be able to spend, I don't know, like maybe 80 crypto keys on getting these like epic supply drops or legendary supply drops within this game. But anyway, let me know in the comments down below how you guys actually feel about this idea, and also let me know how you guys feel about the black market in general. Now I was just thinking about this the other day, to be honest. I just thought, you know, what would make the black market a little bit better, because I was watching a video of someone talking about supply drops within this game, so it made me really think about it. You know, it could even happen for the next Call of Duty as well, you know, promotional supply drops that, you know, do not last the entirety of the game. But anyway, that's the end of this video, guys. Again, smash the like button if you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.